Friends, let us discuss today on what is cryptocurrency, what is digital gold, what is Bitcoin, is it legal and safe to deal therein, whether there is any FEMA violation or violation of any RBI guideline, or does it come under money laundering? Nowadays, in the present era of digitalization, all transactions have started taking place online, which are protected by passwords. Money is paid or received without there being any physical transfer of currency. But these transactions are governed by RBI rules and regulations, and money is actually transferred from bank account which is in legal circulation. As against this, any currency which exists only in computer database and not in actual physical form like paper currency and which is not issued by central banking system, such currency is called cryptocurrency. They are derived from encryption technique or algorithms which are used to secure the network. Bitcoin is one such cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was first released in the year 2009, and since then there are other forms of cryptocurrencies also created. As per the figures available as on March 2021, around 18.6 million bitcoins are in circulation with a market value of more than $927 billion. They are used outside the banking and government institutions and are exchanged over internet. Now the question is what role it can play on economy of a country. Since it is unregulated, it may become tool for web criminals and thus eventually a threat to the economy of a society. And secondly, since these transactions are independent of a formal banking system, it makes the tax evasion much simpler. When these transactions somehow come to the knowledge of the government, they are treated as property for the purposes of tax. But this fact do not ipso facto makes the transaction legal. There are advertisement bans of such currency on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, and other such social sites, including in Russia and China. Cryptocurrency itself is banned in China, Bangladesh, US, Canada, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Pakistan, Qatar, Iran, Iraq, Nepal, Egypt, etc. It is only a virtual asset and not legally classified and exists in darknet market. In 2014, world's largest Bitcoin exchange named Mt. Gox was declared as bankrupt because of theft and hacking, and there was a reported loss of more than $1 billion. Recently, one of the crypto exchange named WazirX was reported to have received Enforcement Directorate notice for a transaction of worth more than 2800 crores. It is also reported recently that such cryptocurrencies have helped Chinese owned illegal online betting apps to launder money from India by converting Indian currency to cryptocurrency and then transferring it abroad. After conversion of INR to cryptocurrency, no central or government authority have any access or information or control regarding your funds. One can then purchase anything with crypto and it is illegal to purchase goods in currency other than INR. Crypto are, however, still not illegal in India. If you want to buy, say, Bitcoin, you can do so and start trading in it. After dilly-dallying over legalizing or banning crypto, Indian government has taken some kind of regulatory path for the time being. Ministry of Corporate Affairs has made it mandatory for companies to disclose crypto trading or investment therein during a financial year to curb illegal activities and circulation of black money via crypto. Aid agencies like Red Cross, UNICEF, UN, World Food Program, they all accept donations in cryptocurrencies. Indian government had constituted in November 2017 an interministerial committee to study virtual currencies. It had submitted a report which government is considering, and it recommended that all private cryptocurrencies except any cryptocurrency issued by the state be prohibited in India. We have come across a few trademark suits recently by one crypto agency against another agency which were entertained by the High Court. It was announced in budget speech of 2018-19 that government does not consider cryptocurrency as a legal tender and will take all measures to eliminate its use as part of any payment system. As a result, one legislation is being brought by Indian government soon with the name the Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Official Digital Currency Bill 2021. To my mind, it is a welcome and a rational step, inasmuch as when the government had already taken steps of being a welfare state, like banning state lotteries, and many states are also liquor free states, etc. Rather, the government should even consider having its exclusive Indian internet and apps, and to ban Facebook and other country apps as is done by China. With this note, I put an end to this my video. Do comment and give your valuable suggestions on the subject involved. Thank you very much, best of luck and Jai Hind.